Most people think the hardest battles are between the good and the bad. That's not true. The hardest battle is between the best and what closely follows it. The best version of yourself that could possibly be, and what you almost became. It's what you did with absolute excellence and what you should have done or could have done better. Looking back over your life, it's the version of yourself that settled when you had a little bit more left in the tank. When you chose what was good enough rather than what it could have been. That hindsight, that hindsight, they say is 2020. That means there's what you could have done, there's who you could have been, a life you could have built, what you could have become, and then there's what you accepted instead. I've been thinking about that hard today. In fact, I think about that every day. I feel that pressure every day. I fight good enough every single day. I struggle with that'll work. That'll get us by. That'll be okay. For I settle for that instead of there's nothing I could have done better. I did it all. I gave it all I had. I left it all on the table. I left it all on the field. That's what it means to not have a regret. And regret is not a bad thing. Regret says something could have been done different. Something could have been done better. Or as one of my old bosses say, could have been done more better. There's I don't know, there's a part of me that says, you've done enough. You deserve a break. Those times in life when you just want to coast instead of climb. Drift instead of grind. That rhymed. I mean, this isn't a battle that people see, but it's real. Perhaps the realest battle I fight. At the end of my life, it's the difference of living life the best I could or leaving a legacy. It's looking back, wow, that happened. I did that. I could have gave up 1,000 times, but I didn't. Sometimes that thought is the motivation I need to push harder, to grow more, to keep leveling up, to keep busting my head through the next ceiling of life. It's like a line. There's a significant line, and it's not a thin line. It's a big, fat, bold line that separates the ones who endure and the ones who almost did. That's what Been a Long Hard Road is all about. I mean, that's what being a baller is all about. It isn't about getting it perfect every time. It's not even possible. It's about choosing to climb, even when you could coast. It's about pushing yourself being the best of you rather than accepting your situation, your circumstances, settling for what is rather than what could be. It's a huge difference. It's about building your character. My dad used to tell me when I was a kid, I wanted to do things fast, quick, easy. I wanted fast money, fast women, fast everything. I just wanted life to accelerate. He used to tell me, boy, ain't nothing worthwhile easy. And that's the truth. But when you push yourself, it becomes easier to push yourself. It's like I look back to all the challenges I overcame last week, just last week. That gives me motivation to push harder this week. And there are some days where I need a motivational speaker to get my ass in gear. When my mind just isn't right. But ultimately, my disciplines, my growth, my victories, my struggles I've overcome, that's lasting motivation. And it's all about building your character. And character is built in private. Often people see the results of your character publicly, but while it's being refined, it's private. People see the gold ring, they buy the gold ring, they like the gold ring. They have no idea what that gold had to endure in order to come out looking like that. The refining process. And your character is the most valuable thing we have. It's the loudest thing we have. It speaks louder than our words ever could. So, if you're with me in that fight between who you are today and who you could be, You might not see instant results tomorrow, but the fact that you pushed yourself today gives you motivation for tomorrow. So if you're in that battle, you're in that struggle, you're in that climb, you're in that fight, you're not alone. That's what Baller Enterprise is all about. It's letting you know you're not alone in the fight. I am right there with you. And there's countless other people, day in and day out, doing the hard things, fighting the good fight. Pushing themselves to be the best version of themselves that could possibly be. And that's a war worth engaging in. And if you're in that battle, you're in the right place. Brandon Michael, Baller Enterprise. Cigars paired with purpose. Till next time.